been talking a lot about DLC and like what is okay and what is not okay.
Oh God, we're not doing
No,
this.
me and Josue have very different opinions on this.
We have very different opinions.
Because like, okay, good example. Sword and Shield, when it got announced there was gonna be DLC, I got a little tight at how expensive it was. I was like $30. This is highway robbery. The base game should have had some more stuff, and then DLC should be cheaper. And Josue was saying, nah, dude, the base game might have been shitty, but like this DLC is worth 30, and it makes sense to be a DLC, not a new game, because you know they could have easily made Pokemon Gun for 60. He brought us a good point with that. But then I counter with talking about Smash Ultimate, and you think like Smash Ultimate DLC is a highway robbery. Meanwhile, I'm the one thinking here like it's decent for me.
But it isn't.
But that's what I'm saying. Yeah. We're very differing opinions on this. Because for me, I think the reason why I accept it is I'm a Smash Ultimate fan, obviously. I'm a diehard fan.
Yes.
Also, Smash 4, I'm used to just paying the $5 for fighter, and I think there's something psychological about it. I think when you break your payment into chunks, where it's $5 for this character, you think it's only $5. But when you're confronted with a 30 up front, I think there's something psychologically telling you this is worse. I don't know what that is.
Let me ask you something.
What?
Right? Let me ask you something. Let's break it down. The last DLC fighter will come out when? In December 2021, right?
Number 11?
Yeah, number 11. That's what they said, right? Uh-huh. Imagine it's December 2021. A little kid just finally got a Switch for Christmas or whatever. Uh-huh. And they wanted Smash Ultimate this entire time. Bet their dad, their mom bought them Smash Ultimate and a Switch. $60. We know $60 will still be the price for Smash Ultimate in 2021. He sits down, he's playing it, he loves it. But he doesn't have all the characters.
He has to pay 50 for it.
No, 55 Piranha Plant.
Oh, he's separate. That's right.
So imagine So imagine going to your dad. Hey, listen, Dad. I know you just spent $60 for this game that comes with 70 characters, 70 plus characters, all these game modes, an online, everything that Smash Ultimate has to offer. Oh, and a World of Light. But can you please pay pretty much double what you already paid for just for 11 characters?
I have two problems with your situation.
And 10 stages.
I have two problems with your situation. One, if it's a child,
12 characters.
One, if it's a child, the parent's gonna say no because the game's already pretty big as it is. So like you're done.
Fine.
And two, that's stupid rare. It's stupid rare that a kid's gonna pick this game up in December 2021 and be like, I need little characters.
Dude, but fine.
That's a very small case.
Fine, not a kid, but still, if someone were to just pick it up now, you're still gotta pay almost double. You're dropping.
No, you only have to pay $25 now, and also you can pay for the characters you want too.
You can pay for the characters you want, but let's just say you want all the characters.
Yeah.
You're doubling down and paying.
Not initially though.
What are you talking about?
You can pay $25 now and then $25 later when the others come out.
But I just said if you want every single DLC.
Yeah, I know. But I'm saying you don't have to pay initially. There's time for that.
Son.
But you know what I mean.
That's
what I'm saying. Like if it's December 2021, when the game come out.
2018. You're
gonna complain about a 3-year time span of spending around $100 in a 3-year time span? That's insane. How are you complaining about that?
That's still $120 that he's
dropping. They could easily be like Smash Ultimate 2 instead for $60.
But the conversation is what you're getting with that money. Is that in $60 you just got all of this.
But that's the thing. The character
and Pokemon is dropping for $30. 2 brand new
But think about it like this also. The root of Smash Ultimate is the character versus character gameplay. The root of Pokemon is more than just getting a new Pokemon. It's also the adventure of it. There's not really that solid adventure mode. So hold on, hear me out. Getting a character in Smash Ultimate makes sense to spend $5 on because that's the root of Smash Ultimate. If Pokemon said 11 new Pokemon for $55, that's ridiculous because a single Pokemon is not the definitive version of Pokemon. Smash Ultimate, the characters make the game. The characters make everything. And the stage 2 that comes in with it. That's what makes the game. A Pokemon does not make Pokemon.
But we're talking about the content in itself.
That's what I'm saying, the content.
Yes, I know. Yeah. I know, but what is the value of a character? $5?
In Smash Ultimate.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. In Pokemon, it would not be $5, but in Smash Ultimate, it needs to be $5.
Why? But I just got 70
I just explained it.
I just got 70 plus characters for $60.
But I just explained it. 70 characters, right, is the content of Smash Ultimate. When you pay, everyone is buying Smash Ultimate is not buying, you're buying it for everything else, but the main reason why you're playing Smash Ultimate is to play as your favorite character to fight. So the character is everything in Smash Ultimate. Without characters, Smash Ultimate's nothing. To get 10 more of 70, which is 1 out of 8 1 out of 8 on the roster, it makes sense to charge 5 for each because that's the content of the game. It's like saying, it's like Mario Kart, right? In Mario Kart, the whole thing is you have these characters that go on these racetracks, right? The racetracks essentially are everything. That's the root of it. Without the racetracks, you really have truly nothing. You just have characters you've seen a million times already on their carts, and they're not really adding too many more characters of each game. Adding racetracks, it makes sense to put a price point that high on it because that's the fucking game itself. But when you have something like Pokemon, the root of Pokemon is not the Pokemon itself. It's more of what modes are there, or what's the story, the adventure of it. In Special Ultimate, the adventure is not the main value of Ultimate.
But still, fine, you just said the adventure.
Mm-hmm. In Pokemon, that's the main value.
We're getting 2 brand new adventures.
Which is why it's $30.
And yes.
Yeah.
But are you really trying to tell me
what?
That just 11 characters, dude. 11 characters. No, I'm sorry. At this point, 12 characters is worth $55.
That's in the context of Smash, yes.
In the context of Smash Brothers, that's ridiculous.
No, it makes sense.
It's absolutely
ridiculous. Because the characters are everything.
Especially when Sakurai is asking us, please buy the Fighter's Pass.
But you don't have to.
You don't have to. But
it falls on you. That falls on you.
That's still a ridiculous marketing
But
strategy.
That does fall on you.
It falls on you.
And you can't blame them for that. That falls on you. We made the decision to get the pre-order. That falls on us.
Fine. But that's still ridiculous of him to still ask. Like, hey, listen, we're making 6 new characters. You could hit every single one of them. We don't know.
But the thing is,
because guess what? What's Pokemon doing? What did Pokemon just do?
What do you mean?
They said, hey,
we're
having DLC.
Here's the content,
Here's everything, or at least majority of what we're doing. We're hiding some things, but this is what you're really getting.
The problem is in Smash Ultimate, what is the alternative? To mention that there's gonna be new characters, but not make it pre-order available?
The real good thing to do is if you're gonna ask people.
No, I'm saying if you're not gonna ask them, what's the alternative? You have to ask.
Don't have a pre-order.
But then if you don't have the pre-order, you don't get the hype and you don't get the funding for it. You need the money for it.
No, you have the.
But if you have the money for it, Nintendo's like, we can definitely support this.
But we just talked about it's Nintendo.
Yeah, but Nintendo's cut corners on funding.
Yes, but dude,
there ain't no
still, if you really want me to, if you were really trying to ask me to pre-order this, pre-order this. The real moral thing to do here, I'll pre-order it, right? Tell me who is the characters. But
Josue, if you announce all the characters, the hype is dead.
Hype is dead. But then don't have that option.
But then if you don't pre-order, you're also killing hype because people think, oh man, this is gonna come out late. I don't even have a pre-order yet. I guess I'm gonna keep paying as it comes.
This is ridiculous. I'm telling you, it's absolutely ridiculous.
But I'm saying in Sakura's Mission, I don't see a better alternative than this. I don't see it. In Sakura's Mission, in a fighting game, it makes sense to me. In a fighting game, because you can do the Mortal Kombat approach. The Mortal Kombat approach was say nothing, and then like the day that something comes out, boom, buy there immediately.
How does Smash 4 do
No,
this?
but that works. That works for Mortal Kombat, right? But look what happened in Mortal Kombat. When it happens is it's spikes of hype, die. Spikes of hype, die. Spikes of hype, die. Now, instead, look what Smash Ultimate does. Smash Ultimate does, we have a DLC coming. You can pre-order if you want to or not. You know what that does instead? That creates a chain of hype for months. You have people like you and me talking about it. We have so many videos on DLC because of it. Other people have so many videos on DLC of it. But Mortal Kombat doesn't do that, so then no one talks about DLC because they don't even know DLC's coming. But with us, we know DLC's coming. Look how much fucking content we just put out, helping Nintendo promote.
Fine.
It works.
I'll give you that. Works. But no matter what, you will never be able to convince me that this is still worth altogether in a package. Let's say I just got the Switch. I won't be able to fully experience what Smash Ultimate has to offer without spending another $60. And I know you're saying, oh, just pay whoever you want, but that's still not the full experience.
But not even that is what I'm saying. I get that it's the full experience, it's more expensive, but at the end of the day, like I said, I think the cost makes sense because the context of Smash. If it was a different game, adding a character wouldn't do much. For example, if it was, I don't know, is Breath of the Wild a good example for this? I don't know, Breath of the Wild, I guess? Nah, I'm trying to think of another example. But I'm trying to say Smash Ultimate, the characters are everything. And when you add characters, of course, it's going to be a high price point because that's everything.
But not only that, but are you really going to tell me right now?
What?
Because this is what got me angry, right? Also, I didn't get Piranha Plant initially, right? Because I didn't want Piranha Plant. I don't care if he was free. I didn't want him.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to main him. I thought that I still think to this day that's a ridiculous and stupid decision. I know it's a joke character, but there were better joke characters out there than Piranha Plant. And you could have represented a new series with a joke character than Piranha Plant. regardless. But I had to pay for Piranha Plant. How much is Piranha Plant?
$5, right?
The exact same price as another character. And
However,
at least the other characters still come with new music and a new stage.
However, you're bringing up that's a bad example, honestly.
Why is that?
Because, like you just said, I don't care if it was free when it was coming out and I had a chance to get it. I didn't get it. That falls on you again.
But if someone were to buy Smash Ultimate right now, you know how many kids just got
it? Now, but once again, the now argument, I go back to my other point where it's like, I'm sorry, but like in the context of Smash, these characters would make sense to be that expensive.
No, dude.
Yes, because they're the root of everything.
But why is Piranha Plant the exact same price as if I were to just get Joker right now?
I mean, with the Piranha Plant, I feel like the stage, that wouldn't make sense.
There's no stage, no music. There's no stage or no music. Even I wouldn't even mind paying an extra 25 cents for a Cuphead or the Silent skin.
I think also Nintendo's logic is, well, not to be like dickheads, but they probably had this logic of like, well, if you wanted it for free, you should have got the game earlier. I think is their logic.
And that's a terrible.
I know it's terrible, but like that's how they see it.
Listen. Pokemon is giving you crazy amount of content. Kingdom Hearts 3 is about to give us crazy.
What's Pokemon? Pokemon is
two brand new modes.
2 adventures, but do we know how long those last yet or no?
I don't know, but I'm assuming it's gonna be roughly, at least.
I'm hoping because I still have doubts about Game Freak. I still feel like it's gonna come a little short.
Fine, but it's at least gonna be an extra couple hours to the game.
Hope.
At least 5 extra hours, and especially since one of them is coming up with a brand new
area,
like wild area.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a lot of extra content for fans.
Yeah.
I know I'm gonna probably sink a lot of hours into it.
Yeah.
And that's worth $30. That's worth $30.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts 3 is releasing Remind. Brand new DLC that's gonna add a crazy amount. Adding how many characters that's gonna be playable? That's every single character that's in that game is not gonna be playable now in this DLC. Plus a brand new story, 14 extra bosses.
25, 30, what was it?
It's $30. $30, okay. 14 extra bosses, super bosses. Fans are gonna go crazy and nuts over this. It's a lot of crazy new content. And are you telling me right now? Are you telling me that the amount of work? Hey, listen to me. Are you telling me that the amount of work that Square Enix and Game Freak are putting into these DLCs is equivalent to Nintendo making these characters?
I'm gonna remind you of one thing too. Also, they're putting in a lot of work, yes. However, let's not shortchange how much time and effort puts into adding a character in Smash. They don't just blindly put in a character. A lot of detail gets poured in, and they make sure that everything stays balanced in terms of competitiveness too. Because everyone's gonna complain if Byleth is too strong or Hero's OP. It's a lot of work to put in a single character. It's not easy. And also, I get that you're saying, look, $30, I'm paying less than the Smash DLC right now. I'm getting all this. However, once again, game came out 2018. The last one's in 2021. In a 3-year time span, you're spending roughly around 110, something like that, right? So 110? Yeah, 110.
115.
Okay, Kingdom Hearts 3, I don't think a 3-year time span is just only going to be the Remind DLC and Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm pretty sure more stuff's going to come out too. You're going to get to 110 also. Pokemon Sword and Shield, you have Pokemon Sword and Shield and DLC there. And then to 2021, I'm pretty sure more stuff's going to come out too. In a 3-year time span, all these guys are going to line up at the same price point.
Yes, but I can look back and look at Pokemon and look at Kingdom Hearts 3 and look at whatever other game is coming out with DLC in that period of time. Like if Dragon Ball Z Kakarot comes out with a freaking Super and GT, that'd be insane. And then if they said that's $30, would you say, oh, that's not worth $30? That's worth.
Like if they drop it right now?
No, let's say throughout the years. Let's say if
in the 3-year time span, they
Bandai Namco was like, hey, listen, there's DLC package 1, which is all of Super, and then DLC package 2, which is all of GT.
That's obviously a good buy.
That's crazy amount of
buy.
content.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Crazy amount of content. And then we look at Smash Ultimate. I'm not trying to say that obviously Nintendo needs to put a price point on this. This is not like, I know they're not just, this is work that they're doing. I'm just saying that I necessarily don't think that 12 characters should be worth that much. I'm just saying bring it down to like, because Cuphead is a brand new model. A brand new model. I'm not saying moveset. It's not a moveset. But model and a song. Right?
Yeah.
75 cents. 75 cents.
But once again, that's a model. That's it.
And a model. That's just a model. Yes, it's a model. Yes. Yeah. But there's Cloud, right? When that dropped for a Smash 4, how much did you pay? $5, $6? $5. As a model, yes. A brand new moveset.
But it's not. It's more than just a model. Hey, it's more than just a model.
Yes. It's a moveset also. It's a moveset.
That's a lot more complicated.
It is a lot more complicated,
Yeah.
and only 2 tracks,
Mm-hmm.
which is only double what that.
Because that's also Square Enix is also a hard case because they were trying to get more than 2 tracks. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was $5.
Mm-hmm.
And listen, I'm looking at this and it's just like, wait, I could get Cuphead,
75 cents,
75 cents,
Mhm.
and a song.
Mm-hmm.
And look at Piranha Plant.
Mm-hmm.
All they did, I'm not saying I don't want to downplay that. All they did,
Mhm.
but
they just create a new character. That's it.
create a new character. There's not even a new song that comes with that.
My whole thing is
$5, $6. I think it's $6.
My whole thing is maybe I have a competitive mindset, but I played Meat Gunner a million times. Cuphead is dope, but that's just a skin. And I do think a brand new move set and everything that entails, the detail that goes behind it, is definitely 5 times worth just a skin. A skin is nothing. A skin takes a day of work to make for Nintendo. Easy. Like what they made for Cloud Piranha Plant,
Yeah.
you know that took months probably. Even.
Yes.
Months of work is definitely 5 times more than a day of work.
Yes, but dude, you're telling me that a moveset, just a moveset for one specific character.
Mm-hmm. Moveset's very complicated. That's not downplayed.
Yes, I'm not trying to downplay that.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But dude, not even 1, 5 characters. Movesets for each of them.
Mm-hmm.
The amount of work they put into them is the exact same amount of work that Pokemon Game Freak is putting into these 2 adventure modes, and the Kingdom Hearts, and let's say hypothetical other scenarios.
The work is not the same at all. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. But I think when you look at the games, that is how it is. Because Smash Ultimate, what are they gonna do besides add new characters? They're not gonna reinvent a whole new adventure mode. That's not gonna happen.
Not a whole new adventure mode, but that.
But as I'm saying, in the context of the games, Pokemon has no option but to do that.
Stage Builder could have been included.
What, in the original?
And as a DLC, that was free. Stage Builder is insane.
But I feel like the reason why they made Stage Builder free, to be honest, is because I think they already had the Stage Builder capacity when they're making the game. Because I think they already knew how to make it for Smash 4 and Smash Brawl. Sorry, they know how to make it in Smash Brawl. I think they knew everything for algorithm and software for Ultimate. But I think because due to timing constraints, they couldn't drop it initially. I think it was already there, honestly.
Yeah, but
so that's why it was free. It was like, easy fix, boom.
But if you told me, hey, listen, there's these 5 characters.
Mm-hmm.
We're also including Stage Builder in this DLC and Fighter Pass 1. I'm like, that makes so much more sense as to why it's worth that much.
I don't know. I think it's the context of it, man. In the context of Smash Ultimate, it makes sense to me.
I just think that money is just listen. If each character was instead half the amount of price, half that much, it was $3 each, and every DLC was instead 15 to 20, like that each pass was 15 to 20 bucks, it'd make a lot more sense to me.
Wait, the entire Fighter Pass $20?
Was 15 to 20.
So I'm sorry. If it was 20, you'd be more okay, right? So you say 15 to 20, so 20 inclusive.
15 to if every single character was like half.
More, you said 20, right?
15 to 20.
You do realize 20 is $1 off from each character, making each character $4.
$1 off.
If you said 15 to 20. You'd be okay with 15 to 20 range.
No, every character is $6.
What?
Every character is $6.
What do you mean? No, they're $5 right now.
No, because you don't save anything. Is there? If you buy all those characters, there would be $30.
$25.
It'd be $30.
The Fire Pass is $25 or $30.
$6. $6 each. $7.50 in Canada.
Is that the bundle or if you buy separately?
Separately.
So if you buy a bundle, it's $25, right?
Buy a bundle is $25. Buy each character separately is $30.
Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm saying. So so you're saying if it's $20, right, to buy, you wouldn't complain.
I don't know about complain, but that makes more sense. I think.
But like that doesn't make sense to me because that's $1 off from getting the 25 one. $1 off each character is not much change, dude.
I'm talking about just the amount of money that you're putting in.
That's what I'm saying.
And I said 50 to 20.
But you said, that's.
I really don't think each
I'm saying,
character...
I'm saying if you pre-order, it's $25, right? $25 means it's $5 per each character. That's what I'm saying. You agree with that, right?
Yes.
You're saying 20 would make more sense to you.
20 makes more sense to me. 15 makes more sense to me. All I'm trying to say is that the lower the price, Simon, the lower the price is.
$1.
The lower the price is to me, the way it makes more sense. Not $10. I'll give it way more than $10. But dude,
but you can't complain about $1, dude. $1.
Don't.
$1 a character.
$1 is still a lot to some. You really can't do that.
But $1 a character.
You can't do that.
But you can't make all this fuss to the company complaining, saying, "Let me get $1 cheaper on the character."
Dude. Nintendo can do what they want. I just think that my perspective on this is that the amount of content that other people have been really complaining about, that the worth of 30
the character,
$30 for Pokemon Game Freaks DLC for Pokemon Sword and Shield. They're complaining intensely about it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. As soon as it dropped, everyone's like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. Kingdom Hearts 3. I remember some people were saying the same thing. $30, way too much. And they're adding a lot of content.
And then meanwhile, you're saying Smash Ultimate. No complaints.
Yes, it's $55.
I think the reason why that happens, to be honest, and I think this is nothing to do with DLC. I think it's a more psychological thing. Kingdom Hearts 3 base game, a lot of disappointment from people. Pokemon Sword and Shield base game, a lot of disappointment. Smash Ultimate base game, no disappointment.
That's a whole different.
That's what I'm saying. I think that's why psychologically people are like, your base game sucked, and now you're dropping DLC to fix it. Fuck you. Fine, but then people think Smash Ultimate base game is amazing. You're adding more? Yay! I think that's the psychology behind it. Yeah. If you messed up once, you've lost your fans. But if you nailed it from the beginning and you add more, no one's ever gonna complain. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I think that's the psychology behind that. But
that's a whole different conversation.
No, yeah.
Because really, that's all I was trying to get at. Is that, listen, Nintendo can price however they want to price at. It's just crazy how people approach this so insane. Like I know for a fact I'm gonna buy Fighter Pass 2. But if I were to compare it to these other packages, where I know for a fact Game Freak is giving you a lot of content.
They're trying to redeem themselves.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's just like, if you are okay, it's crazy. If you are okay with paying $55 for, in my opinion, not as much content as what Game Freak is going to give you, what Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to give you, then it's just, where is the line? But I can see that being a reason.
I think psychologically, they're convinced this game's already fire. It's getting more fire. But then Kingdom Hearts 3 is like, this game's trash. You're not trying to fix it. How did you fix it in the first beginning?
Yeah, people are saying how come there wasn't Final Fantasy characters.
It's a hindsight 2020 thing. It's like, oh, in hindsight, you should have done this before. It's like, no shit, like you could have done it before, but we didn't know.
So that is a perspective that people could have. But I'm just saying that it's just insane to me how people
at that point
have this perception of things. It's like,
I personally believe,
especially because, like, dude, like, even let's say you're spending, I don't know. You know, I'm not gonna go into.
I was gonna say, I personally believe that. I mentioned this to you in the car. I think DLC. We're in the new era now of DLC's been around for a while, but now we're in the new era of here's base and here's DLC. Like, every game's not doing it. It used to be like some games do it, but now Nintendo's even doing it. So I think the more it keeps happening, I think the more people are starting to understand how it works. And I think 20 years from now, it's just gonna be expected. Like, I think when a game drops, you're like, it sucks, but I mean, the DLC will come out. I think. This can sound weird, but I think eventually at one point we might get to the point where you can't even drop a review until the DLC comes out. I think that might start happening.
A proper review of the final product. Yeah,
I feel like some people are gonna start doing that. Like, I can't give this a review until DLC comes out because this game is still base.
That's how I felt about Final Fantasy 15. Everyone, base game, I liked it. Don't get me wrong, but I know a lot of people didn't like it.
Did you like it better with the DLC?
I didn't get the DLC, but I heard all these reviews with the DLC.
How amazing it was.
That if you were to get Final Fantasy 15 with all this DLC, this game is leagues better.
It's weird. I think we're moving from an era that when you made a video game, you had to nail it. You had to kill it. Like, and people were doing that
because these companies didn't have a second chance.
Yeah, but that's weird because people were doing it. They're still getting it done. But now people are more like, I think I nailed it, and like, I didn't. Let me fix that. Yeah. It's weird because why is it that back then, like, people were just killing it and no one had complaints, but now it feels like everyone's a critic. And everyone's like, nah, you could have made that, but you could have made that, but you could have made that. I don't know if that's because you have more options now or more mind about it, but everyone's a critic now about it.
Let me ask you a question.
What?
The third game in every single Pokemon series, is that in every generation? Is that not?
I remember you brought this up, like, it should be DLC. And in retrospect,
yes.
If Pokemon started now, you know it would be DLC now.
Yeah.
But back in the day, DLC was a thing for Nintendo, so they were like, let's make a new game and let's use the same base story with a little bit of addition, and people can pay for it. And they did. I paid for it.
Yeah. So
they were robbing us on that one.
Yellow. Actually, Yellow was like the only exception. I'm like,
Yellow's very different.
It was different. Yeah. So but
Crystal,
Emerald, that Platinum, those are all essentially glorified DLCs.
Black and White
2 for $40.
Ultra Sun and Moon. Remember, I think Ultra Sun and Moon was the first time people
works.
realized, like, whoa, why are we still doing this? I think people then realized, they were like, this should not have been a thing. And then now they're trying to redeem themselves with DLC. But now they're doing DLC, everyone's like, whoa, why are you doing DLC? Why don't you go back to the old? Yeah.
Let me bring up a point, though, because to this day, people are still asking for what? Pokemon Z.
Yeah. Wait,
right?
Did X and Y ever do anything?
No,
right?
they never did. But people are still asking for Pokemon Z. And if Nintendo would have announced it, Pokemon Z, oh my god, let's go!
Do you think if they announced DLC?
But then, huh?
Do you think if they announced X and Y DLC, they'll get mad?
Maybe not. No. They want to get mad.
Yeah, they get hyped.
Let's go. They get hyped. Even though X and Y is typically considered, I mean, at least before Sword and Shield,
it's a trash game.
It's the worst.
No, yeah, it's a trash
Pokemon game.
Oh yeah, it's trash. It's trash.
But then, if for some reason Z gets announced,
let's go. No, because I think people think they fixed it. Is what it is.
Yeah, but then Pokemon Sword and Shield is coming out with DLC,
and they try to fix it.
And you look at it and really just give it a real look at it. They're fixing a lot of the complaints that you had about the base game for $30, which is cheaper than getting Pokemon Gun.
But like I said, I think the problem is
it's philosophical.
Exactly.
It's all perspective.
Not even that too, but also timing. I think Sword and Shield came out.
Yes, that one I agree with.
Like what, 2 months ago?
That one I agree.
And now already there's DLC. People are like, whoa,
yes.
like you could have done this definitely in the base.
That one I agree with.
There's that argument too.
Yeah, because like going back to Kingdom Hearts 3, and sorry, I'm a big Kingdom Hearts fan. You should know this by now. That Remind came out, I think like 6 months.
It's been a long time since Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah.
For example, me, like right now, as someone who's a casual fan, I think I best represents that demographic. As a casual fan, I played Kingdom Hearts 3 a long time ago, and now there's DLC coming out. I'm like, yeah, I'll drop 30. But as a Pokemon fan, I'm like, whoa.
And the DLC's coming out like 8 months, really. Like 8 months after the game came out.
It's been a while. It's been a while. I've not touched. You even know I haven't touched Kingdom Hearts 3 since I beat.
No. I'm talking about Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Oh, Pokemon
Sword and Shield is getting the DLC 8 months after, but the announcement came out 2 months later. 2 months later.
Which is why everyone's like,
yo,
because
the Kingdom Hearts 3 DLC announcement didn't come until like 6 months in E3.
And then now it's how long after Kingdom Hearts? Like a year now. It's been a year since it dropped. Yeah, exactly. Which is more time for you to be like, yeah, I can see a DLC now.
I can see it. I can get it. But
it's like I said, I think DLC people are still trying to figure it out, and until it becomes a norm, there's always people like, this is absolutely ridiculous. That meme you sent me was the best reputation of it, where Breath of the Wild, Mario Odyssey a DLC?
$20 for Breath of the Wild for what?
Wait, the bike,
a bike,
the extra. There was like a little extra.
The trail that honestly, I look at that and I'm like, that should.
It was pretty mid.
Not base game, but that could have been like a free update.
Yeah, it was mid. It was now worth $20.
But people complain. I didn't hear one person be like, yo, $20, that's a steal. Let's go.
But I think it's back to the whole Breath of the Wild base game was amazing. So let's add on to it.
That's true.
It's a mind game.
So that's really the conversation here. It's just like, to me, I just think it's weird. People are just so weird with their perspectives. Pokemon X and Y, worst games in the series. And people are still asking for a Z. Pokemon Sword and Shield considered to be probably the second worst games in the series. And when Nintendo is giving people what they want, especially because I don't even need to run through the story again. If there's a Pokemon Gun, I gotta go through
the whole thing again. But now it's extra content.
Yeah, I gotta go through those 8 gym leaders again.
But maybe that's why that's why people want a gun, because it's like, I want to reload the story in a fixed way. But I don't know if that's
just that's a little
that's a reach.
That's a reach. But regardless, dude, and this game is giving you it's not a new region, but a lot of like what brought you back to Pokemon Sword and Shield was that wild area, and Nintendo saying we're giving you another one.
Now I get that.
And people are complaining about it. It's so weird, but yet if they were to announce Pokemon Gun, people would be like, let's go. Yes, this is what was needed.
But I feel like if Pokemon Gun was announced 2 months after Pokemon Sword and Shield, we would be in a very bad situation.
I'll agree with you on that. But regardless, you're saving $30 because Pokemon Gun would have dropped for $60, and Nintendo is.
I think Game Freak is definitely doing the right thing. It's just that, like we said before, it's like when you have a good base game and a bad base game, it changes everything.
I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Okay. We gotta finish this. I'm done. It was way too much argument. We gotta play some Dragon Ball.
We went from we had a wonderful trip right in Portland to, yo, I'm telling you, it makes sense to charge $5 for Byleth. Oh man, thank you guys for listening to another episode of the Panic Room. We appreciate you guys.
Yeah, always.
Stay tuned for more content. We're gonna get more Dragon Ball Z Kakarot content hopefully out there for the rest of this month. Sonic coming up in February.
Oh, so that's gonna be something.
And then in March we got a lot of dedication to. April we have a lot of dedication to Final Fantasy. March is still a surprise, so don't worry about that. But until then, guys, thank you for listening as always. Please leave a review, comment, subscribe, like anything that's related to the platform that we're recording or you're watching on. And until next time, take care.
See you.